Today we are going to do answer key of the chapter A Fairy with Horns from the book Learn Well Smart Communicative English for Class 8th. Now let's see the answers. This chapter is from Unit 4, 4.3 A Fairy with Horns. There is a picture. You can use this one. Exercise read and find. First one, answer each question briefly. Number one, what did the narrator's grandfather have in the house and why? The grandfather had a variety of pets and animals because he loved nature and enjoyed their company. Second one, where did the narrator find the little goat? The narrator found the little goat in a thicket near a stream while wandering in the forest. There is another picture. This is very interesting picture, just like the chapter. Chapter is also very interesting. So you can use this one, pick in your copy. Next one. Third, what did the goat do when the narrator started for home? The goat followed the narrator, walking closely behind him. Number 4, what shows the narrator had no mind to take the goat home? The narrator finally tried to shoo the goat away and leave it in the forest. Question 5. What did grandmother say on seeing the little goat and why? Grandmother remarked that the goat must stay as she felt compassionate and believed it needed care. Number 6. The formula worked. What was the formula that worked and how? The formula was showing love and care to the goat, which earned its trust and ensured it adapted well to the household. Number 7. What was it about Tinker Bell that charmed the narrator? The Tinker Bell's playful nature, curiosity, and mischievous antics charmed the narrator. Number 8. How does the narrator compare Tinker Bell with a dog? The narrator found Tinker Bell as loyal and affectionate as a dog, often following him around like a pet. Number 9. What changes came in Tinker Bell as she grew up? As Tinker Bell grew up, she became more mischievous, destructive, and bold, often causing trouble around the house. Number 10. What was the gardener's complaint about Tinker Bell? The gardener complained that Tinker Bell was eating and destroying his plants and vegetables. Number 11. Why did Tinker Bell butt the narrator's aunt? Tinker Bell butted the aunt because she was teasing or scolding her, and the goat responded aggressively. Number 12. What did grandmother ask the cook to do with the goat and why? Grandmother asked the cook to take Tinker Bell away, likely to prevent further chaos in the household. Number 13. What did the narrator pray for when Tinker Bell was being dragged away from the house? The narrator prayed for Tinker Bell's safety and for her to find a kind and caring home. Number 14. Where did the cook take the goat? How did he benefit from it? The cook took Tinker Bell to the market and sold her, benefiting from the money he received in exchange. Next exercise, answer each question in detail. Number 1. How did Tinker Bell become a pet at the narrator's house? Tinker Bell became a pet at the narrator's house by following the narrator home from the forest. Despite the narrator's initial reluctance to bring her along, the goat's persistence in following him left him with no choice. Upon reaching home, grandmother, with her compassionate and loving nature, decided to keep the little goat. She felt that the goat was harmless and in need of care, and thus Tinker Bell became part of the household. Second, how did Tinker Bell's stay at the narrator house come to an end? Tinker Bell's mischievous behavior caused increasing trouble in the household. She began destroying plants in the garden, eating vegetables, and even butting people. The gardener and other household members grew frustrated and complained about her behavior. When she butted the narrator's aunt, grandmother finally decided that Tinker Bell could no longer stay. She instructed the cook to take the goat away to prevent further chaos. Number 3. How did Tinker Bell come to live at the cook's house? The cook was tasked by grandmother to remove Tinker Bell from the house. He took her to the market and sold her for a profit. However, Tinker Bell's loyalty and a strong bond with the family led her to return from the market to the house. The cook, realizing that selling her wouldn't work, decided to keep Tinker Bell at his own house instead. Number 4. From your study of the story, what idea do you form of? The cook The cook is practical and opportunistic. When instructed to take Tinkerbell away, he saw an opportunity to sell her for a profit. However, he also showed adaptability when he ultimately decided to keep her himself. Second, the narrator. The narrator is kind, observant, and emotionally attached to animals. He initially had no intention of bringing the goat home but grew fond of Tinkerbell as she followed him. He also prayed for her safety when she was being taken away, showing his compassion. Next, the narrator's grandmother. Grandmother is a lover of nature and animals. His fondness for keeping various pets in the house indicates his deep appreciation for the natural world. He likely influenced the narrator's own affection for animals. The narrator's grandmother is compassionate and nurturing as seen when she decided to keep Tinkerbell despite the potential trouble. However, she is also practical and firm as she chose to have Tinkerbell removed when the goat's behavior became unmanageable. Her decision reflects her balance of kindness and pragmatism. Next exercise, word power. Complete each sentence with the correct form of the word in brackets. Misha is habitually late for school. The goat was named Tinkerbell. I am hopeful that you will succeed this time. Her legs were stronger than I had thought. I will complain against you to the principal. Children lose their innocence as they grow older. Their friendliness was only a pretense to cheat me. This shop has a large variety of designs to choose from. It was at your suggestion that I bought this expensive model. Match the contrasting expressions in the two columns. Fill, drain, sow, reap, divide, unite, spring, retreat, sweep, litter, diverge, converge, advance, retreat, crumple, smooth, demolish, construct, stationary, in motion. Next exercise, now write each contrasting expression to match the given item. Fill, drain, sink. Sow, reap, crop. Divide, unite, road. Spring, retreat, floor. Sweep, litter, paper. Diverge, converge, people. Demolish, construct, building. Advance, retreat, in a fight. Stationary, in motion, swimming, automobile. Crumple, smooth, communicative. Grammar in use. Rewrite each sentence correctly. Where are my pajamas? This news is not true. We played a one innings match. The cattle are grazing in the field. He did not act upon my advice. Physics is an interesting subject. I have bought some new furniture. The scenery of Kashmir is charming. We visited Shimla during the vacation. We lost our luggage during the journey. Next exercise, choose the correct word to complete each sentence. Some people are always late. This car cost me 5 lakh rupees. Mathematics is a difficult subject. I bought 3 dozen mangoes. The cattle were grazing in the field. The police are looking for the stolen car. I am going to buy a new pair of jeans today. The fisherman caught 4 big fish in his net. Next exercise, speaking and listening. Discussion points on cruelty to animals. Number 1, instances of cruel treatment. Animals used for entertainment such as circuses or street performance often endure harsh training methods and poor living conditions. Stray dogs and cats are sometimes beaten or poisoned instead of being provided care or shelter. Factory farming practices subject animals to cramped, unsanitary conditions and inhuman slaughter methods. Illegal wildlife trade harms animals like tigers, elephants, and birds for profit, leading to injury or death. Testing cosmetics and medicines on animals involve painful experiments that cause immense suffering. Number 2, feelings about such treatment. It is heartbreaking and deeply unjust to see animals who trust humans being subjected to such cruelty. Animals cannot speak for themselves, making it our moral duty to protect them. Witnessing such treatment often inspires a sense of urgency to spread awareness and advocate for change. Declamation contest, cruelty to animals. Points to include: importance of animals in human life, companionship, ecological balance. Examples of human cruelty towards animals, consequences of such cruelty, ecological imbalance, loss of biodiversity, moral and ethical responsibility to treat animals with kindness, steps to reduce cruelty, Adopting stray animals, banning animals testing, boycotting products made from animal exploitation, and spreading awareness. Encouraging participants to share personal experience or propose innovative solutions for animal welfare. Next exercise, write well. Read the following information about goats, then write down some similar information about any other animal that man has domesticated for his use. The dog. The dog is one of the most loyal and intelligent animals ever domesticated by humans. It comes in a variety of sizes and breeds, ranging from tiny Chihuahuas to large breeds like the Great Dane. While ancestors of domestic dogs were wolves and they also lived in packs. Domestic dogs have been reared for various purposes such as herding, hunting, guarding, and companionship. Certain breeds are even trained to help with disabilities or assist law enforcement. Dogs are known for their keen sense of smell and hearing, making them excellent service animals. Despite their various roles, dogs are highly adaptable and form strong bonds with humans, requiring regular care, exercise, and attention. They thrive in most environments, whether it's a cozy home or a working farm, making them one of the most versatile and beloved pets. There is one of the picture of a dog. You can use some picture like this one in your copy. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Goodbye, and please don't forget to share it among your groups.